Keisha, how are you doing today? My name's Tony.
Good. How are you? How are you doing?
I'm doing quite all right. Thanks so much for taking my call. When they put me on hold, they said that the call was being recorded for quality purposes. I just wanted to let you know that I'm recording the conversation too, just for research purposes. I hope that's okay.
Okay, sure.
Thanks so much. Hey, I had some questions about the ingredients on the pudding snack pack. I had some concerns that the label says that there's no preservatives in it, but when I look at the ingredients, it looks like there may actually be some preservatives in it. So I was wondering if I could ask you about a couple of those ingredients.
Sure, I can see if I can get to those answers. If not, I can find me somebody that can. So give me one moment here.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Okay, and let me first ask if I can get a little information off that packaging so I can look at the exact same thing that you were looking at.
Absolutely.
All right, if you would give me the barcode, which is the 10 digits under the lines we scan at the grocery store.
Sure thing. 27000 dash 41908.
Wonderful. And then also on that packaging, can you read me?
So the questions are related to the ingredients. Like I said, it says very bold on the front of the product there's no preservatives, but there's two ingredients that I see that in my mind are preservatives. One of them is salt. And that's really kind of the oldest known preservative to man. I mean, you can look at history books and see that salt's been preserving food for a while. And so maybe a more accurate label would be no modern preservatives or something like that, because salt does preserve food. And then the other one is partially hydrogenated oil. That's one of the more well-known preservatives that there are today, and that's listed twice on the ingredient label, two different kinds of partially hydrogenated oils. So I was just kind of wondering, like, what is the definition of preservatives that's being used? My definition's obviously different than CONagra's, so I just kind of was curious about those definitions there.
Sure, absolutely, absolutely. And I have salt down, and then the other one was the
partially hydrogenated, hydrogenated oil.
Okay, give me one moment here, and I'm going to do a little research, okay?
Sure thing, take your time.
Okay, like you said, it lists that there's no preservatives, gluten-free, no high fructose corn syrup. And I'm looking at the ingredients listed as well. Okay. It contains one the following: palm oil, partially hydrogenated oil. Okay, and I'm just going to look a little into this. Like you said, it said, that we do list that on our ingredients panel. If we do use them, it will be stated behind the ingredients in parentheses.
I know you've got limited info there with what you're seeing on your screen. I can't imagine I'm the first person to ask about this, though. I mean, it seems to be pretty blatant, at least from my perspective, that is a preservative. But
Sure. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, if you want to put a bookmark in that for a second, we can maybe get back to that. The other issue that I was concerned with, if you see the label there, there's a little asterisk that says adds an insignificant amount of sugar to the product. So to me, that's saying there is some sugar in there. It's an insignificant amount. but the product label itself, really big on the front of the package, says sugar-free. And so I know it's an insignificant amount, it's a small amount, but to me that's a little misleading to say on the front sugar-free, and then in the fine print, really, really small with an asterisk, adds an insignificant amount of sugar. To me, it's either sugar-free, it has sugar, or it doesn't. So I was just wondering if you could clarify that for me.
Okay, sure. Okay, I'm looking at this too, and I know, like you said, the asterisk there where it says, okay, so what, the asterisk there where it says it adds an insignificant amount of sugars, and that asterisk is behind the non-fat milk. So I think with that dairy, it's just the, and I want to make sure I'm correct here, but that there's just some that's naturally occurring, with that non-fat milk. As with any non-fat milk, there is a, so basically, any amount of sugar that is coming from that dairy, and it must be such a small amount that, and I completely understand what you're saying, and what I've done is all this information that, you have asked me and given me, I have this, and I'm going to get this over to my food safety and quality team and let them know that those are a couple of your concerns, with our labeling and also with the preservatives that, you don't feel like that's exactly accurate, correct?
Yeah, I appreciate that. And if maybe there's just one other piece, if you wouldn't mind kind of adding to that information that you send along, just to back up the partially hydrogenated oil thing, and I'll read this and you can either paraphrase it or do what you wish with it. But this is just an excerpt from 2007 Journal of Diabetes, Science and Technology. And I got this through a .gov source through the National Institute of Health, so it's a pretty credible source. The very intro to this particular journal article says, manufacturers use the process of hydrogenation to create trans fat in order to increase shelf life of food. And again, there's many sources out there that say the same thing, but this is just one, just to show that it is a preservative. I mean, again, the purpose is to make it preserve shelf life. So I don't know if CONagra has like a certain list of things they consider preservatives and things they don't, and so that's kind of what I'm trying to get at here. But I completely understand that you may be handcuffed with the information that you have at your computer there, and I appreciate you getting back to me. Would I be able to leave some contact information?
Well, I do appreciate you calling and being such an educated consumer. I want to, like I said, I'm going to get this right over to my food safety and quality team and let them know, you have these questions as well as the concerns. And, they really do look into this. And, I apologize that I wasn't able to help you more than I was, but hopefully, if nothing else, I can get this over to them and let them know. Okay?
Sounds good. And if you don't mind me asking, I'm sure you don't know an exact time frame, but roughly, I mean, do you expect it might be days or weeks or months before I hear back?
Oh, it could be a week.
Okay.
But, that way I can get this over and they can look into this and then, get back to you. It'll probably be via email. Is that okay?
That sounds perfect. Thanks so much.
All right. Absolutely. Thank you for calling, and I hope you have a wonderful week.
Thanks. Take care.